Sindhu, Padma Bhushan awardee, Olympic medalist, and a world champion. Ladies and gentlemen, PV Sindhu. Vice Chancellor Krishnachalam, Arif Sir, Sridhar Gadi, also the governing board member of Woxsen University, Praveen Raju, founder, Suchitra Academy, Vishal Kurma, CEO, Woxsen University, Raki Pula, founder of Woxsen University and my better half, Dr. Raul, Vice President, and Dr. Vikas on the stage. Thank you all so much for taking time to grace this occasion. And also, I would like to express my sincere thanks to Mr. Anil, MD, Great Sports Tech. I think he is here somewhere. The man behind building this amazing sports facility. I think in the audience, I have my principal architect, Mr. Rajiv Sharma, also here. Each and every building you see here in the campus has been designed by him. Also, we have Narayan Raju Garu, MD, NCC Urban. I know Narayan Garu, the kind of turnaround tasks we give to your team is quite challenging, and it's always a pleasure to see your team executing the jobs within the deadline. Thank you all so much for that. It's been 10 years since we introduced Woxsen to the world, precisely 10 years. Exactly on 14th of August 2013, we have introduced Woxsen School of Business to everyone. And I have stipulated my vision for the institution and the ambitious milestones we have set for ourselves. And some of them are, I said we want to place ourselves in the Global Financial Times top 100 schools. And everybody looked at me and said, like, hey, what are you talking about? Okay, you're a young school. There are institutions who's been there for decades yet to get into the Financial Times ranking. Today, I'm proud to say we stand in top 25 schools in the country, and we are inching forward to take our place in the global ranking in the years to come. And another milestone we had was to build one of the finest infrastructures in the world. And of course, it cost a bomb to build a world-class infrastructure. And I said, hey, we want to build one of the beautiful universities, not just in India, in the world. Yet again, a lot of people didn't believe in what we said. Today, I'm standing in front of you proudly to tell you we built one of the most beautiful campuses in the country. And what's coming up in next 3 to 4 years' time will tell altogether a different story. And the third element is globalization. From the beginning, we always believed in bringing the global perspective into the classroom. Today, we have partnerships with over 120 schools, global top-ranked schools, where we enjoy partnership for the student exchange, faculty exchange, joint research, and so on. Every year, we attract number of students from the international universities, countries including Germany, Russia, Australia, US. Some of the students are coming in this year, they are just to name few. Coming to research on the patents, and the school has been doing phenomenally well, particularly the business school, School of Technology, Design, now the School of Science, and the list go on. It's quite fascinating to see the kind of effort faculty is putting in driving the research at the university. Also, the kind of patents coming out of the institution, both from the faculty and students, is it's mind-boggling. And coming to the sports infrastructure, what you see here, and our grand plan is to build one of the best sports infrastructure in Asia, and I even tempted to say one of the best sports infrastructure in the world. We will be building the sports facility in 3 phases. What you see here is the phase 1, which we built in about 23 odd acres. By 27-28 financial year, we will be completing the both second phase and third phase of the sports facility. That will be coming up in 61 acres. In fact, this particular SportX block is part of the year 2. I'll tell you a small story. I think it's about 1 year back, Vishal, one and a half year back, when one of the badminton national/international champion, our architecture student Ruhi, took admission here. One of the requests her parent asked was, hey, my daughter is a badminton champ. She will be participating in some of the national and international championships, so she need to get back to the practice over the weekend, and they need a bit of flexibility. So me and Vishal had a conversation in his room. I remember it very, very well. And I said, why our students should struggle to go back to the city every weekend, whenever it needed. So I thought, why don't we build this, world-class facility here at the campus? In the very next day, I spoke to my architect. We started conceptualizing this block. And I don't know how many number of times I have bothered Praveen asking, because I'm kind of elementary when it comes to the badminton, thanks to Praveen, who supported us on what exactly we should build. And we didn't want to just settle for the international standard, and I said, no, we need Olympic standards. Probably this block is one of very few in the country which meets the Olympic standards. Apart from the badminton, as some of you would have seen, we have squash courts, we have Zumba and Pilates lounge, a chess lounge, billiards lounge, and a spin studio. And people who haven't seen the facility yet, I would request you to step in after the event and please have a look at it. Also, I would like to special mention of my deans and the faculty for the amazing work they're doing. Also, I need to mention one particular gentleman who is from the operations. He heads the operation, Mr. Abhishek Vaija. He's also gold medalist from the Woxsen University. I'm proud to say he heads the entire operation at the Woxsen. And we also got Mr. Verma here, head of infrastructure. God knows how many sleepless nights they had in getting this facility ready for all stakeholders at the university. Thank you, Abhishek, wherever you are here. In fact, you should be sitting in my chair rather than sitting in the audience. Thank you so much for all the hard work you have extended. At Woxsen, we believe in the concept called lead and let others lead. And I would like to special mention of Vishal Kurma for spearheading the corporate relations and bringing some amazing talent into the admission. And the man who's sitting quietly at the corner in the black shirt is Dr. Raul, who takes the lot of responsibility on excelling on the academic side, research on the globalization. Thank you, Rahul, for all the hard work. And our Vice Chancellor, Dr. Krishna Chalam, and the deans have been put up on a fantastic show. And I wouldn't say we are the best in every vertical, and we are getting there, and I will not disappoint you at all. I'm not exaggerating, and I do think about each and every student and how I can serve more to the entire student community every minute of the day. And one of my quote is, when purpose is strong, passion ignites. When passion becomes an obsession, that's when things begin to happen. We started Woxsen with a purpose. What do you mean by that? Today, God knows how many lakhs of students choose international education for quality education. They end up spending tens of lakhs, sometimes it even touches 1 crore per year. I say it's not needed anymore. Woxsen is the solution. We are right here on the doorsteps who are delivering the IV quality leak education. In fact, I say the country needs 1,000 more Woxens to cater the top quality students we have here. And we are passionate about doing something phenomenal for the entire student community and the nation, building New India. In fact, it's right me saying we are obsessed about building in a great institution. And the time will tell a great story, and I want you to mark my word, if you have diary in your hand, in 4 years' time, we're gonna tell you a great story. And I'm sure each one of you and I will be extremely proud of what we're gonna achieve in this great university. And PV Sindhu, I can't tell you how proud we are as a nation, and fantastic on all your accomplishments. We're absolutely proud. And we wish you all the best for your upcoming championships, and we want to be part of your celebration. God bless you. Thank you all so much.
Well, firstly, I would say that I think I've never seen such a university with such wonderful facilities, infrastructure. I mean, I've traveled a lot. I have seen a lot of universities. I've experienced a lot, but I think this is the best. Mr. Veen, I think congratulations to you. A big round of applause, because it's amazing. And I have no words to say because it's simply superb. And I feel, as you said, in the next 4 years, you promise, but I think we've already seen the best, and we are definitely going to see I think a lot more. And as people say that, hard work pays off, I think, yes, hard work paid off, and we can see that here. And especially when you talk about universities, I think people speak about academics only. But here, when you talk about Woxsen University, it's more of academics and as well as sports. And when I was coming across, they were telling me about what it is and the infrastructure, and especially talking about badminton, they've said that yes, it is Olympic standards. And I mean, I've gone there, I've played some rallies with Mr. Veen, and I'm sure I didn't bother you much, but in fact, he won a point against me. So, I mean, I've seen cricket, I've seen volleyball, and I've seen tennis and squash and Zumba. I mean, it keeps going on and on and on. And in the next 4 years, in a couple of years, we will see a football stadium as well, I assume. So I think it's wonderful, because I think in universities, these many sports and these many grounds, and also people over here, I think it's not just about studies. I know the academics are really, really good here. The deans here are always there for you, and they support you and they encourage you. And I'm sure there are going to be a lot of students who would come out as gold medalists and a lot more, and achieve and get success in your future. But I think sports is something where I wish and hope that you play some kind of sport. I think facilities like this will for sure make you play some kind of sport, because you can't miss these kind of facilities. So I mean, I can still see people playing over there even in the night, in the evening. So it's I know a lot of students get tired of studying, or they need some refreshment. Talking about refreshments, I think the food is amazing. And I've tried it, so that is why I'm telling. I'm not just saying for the sake of it, but the food is amazing. I mean, whatever you need, whenever you need, everything is right here, 24/7. And I would say once again, so far I've come across a lot of universities around the world, and this is the best. And also, one last thing I want to say, that sports persons learn a lot of things when they lose, when they win. I think that patience, and they know how it is like, when they lose, and they learn a lot from losing. I think that is very important, where it also applies for the students out here in your academics, because a lot of people might think that it's really hard, or I'm not able to solve it, or I'm not able to do something. But I think it takes time for everything. And as you know, patience, hard work, dedication, and discipline is must in everything, not only in sports, but also in studies. So being a sports person, I would say that it's not just a couple of months of hard work, but it takes years and years of hard work to come to a level. At the same time, it is very important that you put your heart out, you give your 100%, and no matter what, couple of people might get success at a very early age, couple of people might take time, but you have to believe in yourself, and that belief takes you to another level. Trust me, I've come up that way, and I've seen a lot of losses, I've seen a lot of wins, I've seen a lot of injuries. So coming from that level to here, I think it's really hard, but at the same time, if you have your dedication and discipline, you will definitely do something in your life. So once again, wishing all the very best to all the Woxsen University students. I can see a lot of people here. Even when I was coming on my way, I could see a lot of them. All the very best. And I must say that it's a beautiful campus, constructed in 200 acres. And I think, in this 60 acres, there's this sports being built. So, well, thank you so much for having me here, Mr. Veen. And I think I would say it's my honor to be here, because this is my first time. I think Mr. Praveen Raju and my father have come here once, and they've seen it, and they were just telling me when we were having a conversation that when they came, it was still under construction, but it's completely changed. So every time they keep coming, it changes somehow the other way. So I'm sure that you will be, and you are, I would say you are already recognized, and I'm sure you've got a lot of recognition all over the world and also in the country, and hoping that this will be one of the best in the country, and also not only here but you will be topping other countries as well. So wishing you all the very best, and I'm sure a lot of students are enjoying here. The weather is awesome, and it's very, very peaceful. Just go around the campus, because I would love to have this kind of weather and just be peaceful. So I think once again, thank you for having me here, and I hope you all enjoy this university and achieve what you want to achieve, and be successful. Thank you.